Testing, testing, one, two, two. That. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let's see what's going on today. Make sure all of my screens are correct. That's not right. Okay, there we go. All right, so starting over here on this morning's scanner, we got some top news hitting. I kind of like looking at the news a little bit more from the large cap to see what's may trickle down. Um, Starting off though, we see that China urges local farms not to use Nvidia's H20 chips. Um, and a bunch of this news from this morning is from Nvidia. China or not refusing, but urging their users or their companies not to use that. Um, so this morning or from yesterday going into aftermarket, we did see one that was moving that was BTAI. Um, and this morning I just really didn't see any. Oh, well, it's already moving. BTAI, it's on lower volume. It's only up 4%. I don't know if it'll be able to carry through, but yesterday it was making this move up from 437 up here to 745. And this morning it popped from 635 up here to 672. But we don't know. It is just hit 6 o'clock. And yeah, this is one that did it have a strong catalyst yesterday? Let me check. BTAI. I know the daily chart looks like it's been strong for a couple of days. BTAI raises 30.4 million and meets financial covenant. Let me go there. Okay, so from yesterday, they're participating in the 45th annual growth conference. Let's see what this conference is talking about. So that's supposed to be happening today. BioXcel Therapeutics Inc., a biopharmaceutical company utilizing artificial intelligence to develop transformative medicines in neuroscience, today announced that Vilma, whatever PhD CEO, will participate in a fireside chat at Canaccord Genuity 45th Annual Growth Conference in Boston on Tuesday, August 12th at 12 p.m. Eastern, so it'll be 11 o'clock. Okay. So fireside chat was the news from yesterday. Anyway, back over to our news and everything. Let's see. So the last news that popped up here was from Gill. I don't know what Gill is. Down 7%. Gill Activewear. What was the other one? Gill and HBI. Haynes Brown Inc. Haynes is up 43%. Wonder why. HBI. Haynes Brands Inc. announces better than expected second quarter 2025 results and raises full year outlook. So Haynes is out there turning up. I think Haynes is like underwear, t-shirt type thing. Like they offer more than that, but I think that's where they started. Okay, let's go over here to the signals. See what's coming through on the signals. News on today. What is this? EVG. EVGN has some type of catalyst, but nobody's really interested. X4 Pharmaceuticals looks like it's doing some type of movement. BTAI continues to move up though. I don't know what X4 is. Let me look at that one. X4 Pharmaceuticals definitely up more, and it has 1 million shares traded. So I'm going to be watching this one until something else pops up. It is a cheaper one. It says X4. It's his first time popping up this session on X4. Does it have any kind of catalyst? The catalyst was X4 Pharmaceuticals announces a 60 million equity financing with concurrent changes in management. Okay, so is this another crypto one? Driven to improve. Okay. Company driven to improve the lives of people with rare diseases of the immune system. Today announced that it has entered into a securities purchase agreement for private placement, 60 million before deducing or deducting placement agent fees and other expenses. The closing of the financing is expected to occur on or about August 13th. So either, tomorrow or about maybe sometime this week. Let's see. It will be effective immediately. We're excited to be joining the X4. Yeah, and it's getting some pops there. We'll see if it becomes the number one. Does have a little bit of catalyst today. It is on the cheaper side though. Continue to watch these spikes. Okay, let's look at the daily chart on X4. All right, so here's the daily chart. Closed at 142 yesterday. It's only up 40 cents actually. If it went from 142 up here and it's trading around, top side was 193. So just above this little 175 crease was where it went. So not a whole lot of motion on this one. It closed with an ATR of 20 cents yesterday. Has 3 million shares on the board right now. So I want to focus on where the people are. If the people are here, then I'll just wait for something else where it overtakes the excitement and the motion of this. But this is already throwing a couple of wicks. It may go higher though. I don't know. Just started. It was the first pop of the session, so we'll keep eyes on it. We continue looking down this spike list here. Almost 4 million shares trade on it. It is definitely leading. It's up 32%, but we'll see how it ends up holding. Getting a couple of spikes on the 1 minute over the top here. A break of 193 towards the $2 would probably get them really excited. But we'll see what the pullback looks like. The ATR high is down here at 162. It closed yesterday at 142. So 142 is literally like right down here. I don't know. Is this another little penny stock day or cheaper stock day where it rises? Yesterday definitely was. I did not do anything yesterday. Just sat on my little hands. People looking anywhere else other than here. Not that I'm seeing. Okay. So we got the ATR high down here at the 162s and the close of yesterday at 142 down here. 5 million shares traded on it. Interesting. Whoops, wrong one. ASTS Solar. ASTI. Are you building up anything? Nope. No, sir, you are not. GH. So looking like this one is up to 6 million shares traded. So it looks like the focus of everybody right now. And I'm not seeing any volume on any of these other pop-ups. Let's go ahead and mark this thing up. So it's coming back up here, making a lower high. It's got the point of control here at 186. Okay, so on the daily chart, I see a level around 215 that could probably end up stopping it. 215 to around 225, somewhere up in there. Let me mark those up. Edit. Possible daily level. Okay. And then 270, back under 270 is going to be a little bit of weakness. So I put that as a possible daily level here. Okay, so 168, 213, 225-ish level. Since it isn't above that, I really can't mark anything else up here. Nothing else looks obvious. So we scroll back. Let's see what we see. Yeah, it's just been above this level for a long time. So it's just trading within this. All right. 7 million shares traded threw a wick out there to 196, not quite at $2 yet. And this is where the levels are. So it's got the 225, 213 up here. Maybe possible. The float of this one, which I forgot to look at, is, which one was this? X4. X4 float says that it is 7.09 million in the float. 7.09 million, and it did have catalysts on the day. Almost 10 million shares traded on this one. Point of control is at 186 right now. I'm staying very close to it. So it came up, fell from this level to 186, recovered, almost failed, and here's another fell under 186. So let's see if it makes a new low here under the 180s. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of selling off. We got this 168 level, which was a peak point back on, what day was this? Back on August 6th was a peak point where the prices came up, swelled, and then went down. Really, 168 to 174 is where I would be looking for this thing to fail through. Let me activate or duplicate this drawing up here to 174. See how it holds in this level, because actually this is the range of the wick, 168 to 174. Almost a 10 million shares on this one. $10 million. Starting to slow down more and more. This is making these lower highs. Really holding it up, huh? 175 is looks like the splash point. It's over 10 million shares traded now. Look at what the overall market is doing. Overall market is red. Took quite a bit of a sweeping dip there. Look at that. Swung all the way down there to the 23s, came back up and swung back down again under the ATR highs. Let me go to 15 minutes, 1 minute, 15 minute. Yeah. So it has little stair stepping up, but overall trend is looking downwards right now. Everything gold and everything gold, the SPY, oil, everything except XOXL is red right now. I've been showing which screen most of the morning. Let me make sure my screens are switching. I've been switching screen. What in the world? What is this? I switched this. Scanner. What is this thing? Interesting. Let me go back over here. Maybe I didn't. Nope, that's not it. Where's my other screen? That one. Okay, let me make sure my other one is. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay, I'm tripping. Appreciate that. Must have selected the wrong screen automatically. Okay. I think we got the right screens now. All right. But yeah, I've been watching X4. This one, this is what it looks like on the 15-minute. Came up here and had some issues at the 189, high of 196. On the 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart. Okay, there we go. There we go. Appreciate that, Rex. I was out here showing off a actual scanner from TOS. X4. But yeah, just looking around, I'm seeing a whole lot of either on the bigger markets, I'm seeing a lot of red. So I want to see X4 has a beta of what, 0.32. It's kind of positive. So it really, I mean, I don't really think it's going to be super affected by the market, but it is slipping down into this level that we were previously looking at between the 168, 174 that we got from the daily chart. And I don't even know if y'all got to see the daily chart, but this is the daily chart right here. And we marked these levels. This was a previous peak point, 174, 168, and then up here to 215, 225 was the top side. But it looks like, did it just make a lower high or a lower low? Not really. Kind of bounced right on that same point. Doesn't mean it stopped though. Waiting for another popper. It's been a minute. 6 o'clock. It's almost 6:30 and we haven't had another popper yet. Almost 30 minutes. All right, anyway, let's go look at the front page and see what's going on over there. This one continues to pop around this level that it's supposed to be crashing out, the 174 to 168. It is on a lower high now, and it is trading below the 1 minute point of control. Let me look at the 5 and the 15 real quick before we leave. Okay, so the 5-minute is right here at 170. And then the 15-minute is down here at 170 as well. So below 170, it's looking pretty weak. But let's jump over here to the front page and see what's going on over here. July inflation report expected to show prices accelerated. The latest CPI report is expected to show a quicker rise in prices than in June as investors monitor the impact of tariffs. Trump grants a 90-day extension on harshest China tariffs. U.S. small business optimism up, but uncertainty clouds outlook. China tells firms to shun NVIDIA H2O or H20 chips despite trade truce. Intel stock rises after Trump praises CEO's amazing story. Okay, let me see. Car shipper, jobs data triggered. Okay. Let me refresh this to see if there's anything new. Okay, now. All right. Waiting for X4 to become something great. But I think something's gonna pop up here. Good morning, good morning. We were watching X4 here. We got it marked up. So the levels that we had marked up from the daily chart are right here, 225, 213. We got a 174, 168, and then we have the ATR high down here at 160. Below 170 is going to be looking pretty weak though. But it's been almost 30 minutes with no new poppers, nothing with bigger price or bigger size than this. And this thing has 11 million shares traded as well. Previous top 192. And these candles, let's look at the range of these candles as well. So it took 5 candles to move from 174 up here to 182. So that's definitely some smaller range there. Looks like the point of control moved down too. Moved down here to the 179s. You said HBI. Let me go look at that. HBI. Let me scroll back a little bit. HBI. Let's go look at this one up. HBI. It has a higher float. Oh, definitely a higher float. 255.79 in the float. That's let's see what's the news on it. News previous. Oh, Haynes brand. Yeah. I looked at HBI. Yep. Yes, I did earlier. Not for a day trade, but definitely I was looking at it. I think they do dividends. I believe maybe they do. I don't know. Let me go check. I was like HBI. Oh yeah, Haynes brand. Yep, I saw that. So basically, when I look at the news over here in my news feed or whatever, I have it set to. Let's see, where is it? I have it set to the larger cap so I can see what's going on over the top of the market. Circle is up 7%. They put their earnings out. That's Intel. It was one of these that had HBI in there, and we looked at it. But yeah, definitely being up 40%. That's quite a bit of a gain. HBI verify I'm human. Okay, and then do they pay a dividend? I can't remember. Looks like they do. Let's see. 2013 is when they started. 5 cents, 7 cents, 11, 15, 15. They've been paying 15 quarterly for a really long time. Does not look like they stopped their dividends in 2022. At the end of 2022 was their last dividend payout. Huh. Interesting. We'll look at their daily chart. All right, so HBI Definitely has some swells down here, but let's see, 8. So it's back up to $6. This was a previous gap here. 738. Whoops, wrong thing. Possible daily level. Duplicate that. So it's got two levels in here. Right now it is at 693, so it is trading within this gap. Top side looking like 733, but maybe it'll test that and then continue to push through it. I don't know. This is one of those, it's a larger float, so I would be super patient with it. I wouldn't just, try to buy a high looking for it to rip. I would try to buy a dip and look for it to go up there and test that. Looks like X4 ended up falling down a little bit. Let's see if any other signals are popping up now that it's kind of coming down. It looks like it tested that whole level that we were talking about, that 174 all the way down to 168, and it almost tapped the ATR high there. Almost tapped it. Still not seeing any more low flow poppers here in pre-market. Now my other scanner, it scans for more than low floats. It scans up to 100 million in the float. So anything that is meeting those criteria will pop up over there. But this signals is specifically looking for low floats. Yeah, HBI, I mean, if they post or publish that they're going to be doing dividends again, it might be a little sweet ride. But we'll see. X4 getting below this ATR high. Broke down the first level, second level, ATR high, and now it's probably going to get a little pop in here because it is ATR high, so. But definitely looking downward. It's only up 13% now. We should be seeing some new poppers come in here soon, unless small caps are going to be dead on today. Because right now, for it to move back up, it's got from the 62 up to the 68. That's just not worth it. That's like what? Maybe 5 cents from where it is now. Go up here and test this and then dump. Set ATR high, being a little bit of support, but yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna last. That's crazy. It's been 34 minutes. No new poppers. Going up there testing at 168. After making this breakdown of this 170 level. Tested and came right on back down. Let me check the IPOs for today as well. Waiting. Magnitude International is IPO that's coming out. Price minimum and max minimum is supposed to be $4 to $5. Let me see what this company actually is. MAGH. It says Magnitude International is providing electrical installation services to customers in both the private and public sectors in Singapore. It includes the planning, design, material selection, and installation, testing, commissioning, and certification of the electrical equipment systems to be installed. Okay, so that's Singapore-based IPO. Leave that one alone. And looks like X4 did exactly what we thought it was going to do. Came up here to this daily level and could not get back through it. And now it's back at the ATR high. Very tight range that's holding here. 13 million shares traded, and the overall market is red. So we need to see something that can fight that red of the overall market. Something that just doesn't care about the overall market. I believe once this one actually gives up, maybe we'll see another one really take the lead. This one's only got, 13 million. That's easy for something with a catalyst to run by. So just on that waiting game right now. Oh, what's this? Fibrogen? What is Fibrogen? It doesn't have any use today, does it? It's like lower. Never mind. That's trash. That's super low. Popped up there, but super low volume. Not interested. Again, this 168 causing issues, but it has not made the decision to actually crash out yet. Tapping up to that 168 again, right under the 170. Let's go look at the 5 and the 15 minute here. Let's go look at the 5 and the 15 minutes. 15 minutes came down here to 157, came back up and tested this 168 level, that bottom level. 5 minutes. That's where it sits right now between the ATR high and that 168 level. Then we got the 1 minute here. You scalped some profits from with HBI this morning, just monitoring it at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like HBI would be a more longer term play for me. I'd be trying to get in and hold. But I don't know. At this point, it's already moved up. I forgot where it was. It was like it was on down there, and it used to pay those dividends back in 2022. That's why I thought it was a dividend stock. So I remember seeing it a long time ago. But yeah, they cut those dividends so they can make some more, put some more money in places that's needed. So kind of flattening out here at the 168. Has room. I mean, it can make this little 12-cent jump up to the 174. But not 12 cent. It's less than that. But yeah, this little move in here. Solid possibility. It's just that these candles are so small. This one went from 166 up here to 169, 170. 4-cent move. Then getting smacked around in this level. So how many greens has it had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greens. It's gonna test the 174 and they get punched in the mouth. It's kind of looking like what it wants to do. 14 million shares traded on this one as of now. Definitely the highest volume low flow that I've seen today. Did anybody get to trade BTAI yesterday? I saw it in like the afternoon, but I just it is what it is. It was already kind of grinding higher on BTAI, and you know, it went from where did it just go? Went from $2 up here to 5. Kind of consolidated, had a little pop. 5 up to 536, up to 580, up to 628, up to 6, and then in the aftermarket up to 7. Quite a bit of a move there on BTAI, grindy move at that. Then this morning had a little pop at 6 o'clock and just did not have the volume to continue going. All right, so this is twice. It's failing at the top side of this, the wick. That's what this range is. It's the actual wick on the daily chart of that candle, that daily candle. We're finding some weakness in here. Not even being able to touch that 175. Nvidia, I'm thinking overall thoughts on Nvidia is probably going to be a more of a downwards move. The market is supporting it being red on the day. And China is trying to target Nvidia chips, telling their small businesses, hey, don't use Nvidia chips. Don't do this. Don't do this. So you got a whole country pushing this narrative. I think it's going to affect Nvidia negatively, at least in the short term. We also have Circle up here, which is they had some pretty good earnings there on Circle. But I like to see these headlines. I don't like to mix them all up with the small caps and everything. I want to see the bigger moves here. Okay, X4 coming on down. I think more people will be inclined to be playing Nvidia short today, taking their money over there and doing that. If no small caps really want to show out today. Because if this is where the short focus, or not the short focus, the small cap retail trade focus is, you know, this is they're definitely chewing on dry bones, to say the least. Came down here, Still right in this level, 168, and slowing down around these levels. Volume slowing down. Come on, baby. Need you to die so something else can live. It's 646 right now. Let's go look at NVIDIA real quick. NVIDIA just been grinding up. Okay, so news just keeps coming through on NVIDIA and China targeting NVIDIA. So I think that first move may be up a little bit, but the overall trend, I really think is going to be going down. It's going to be going down. Did get a re-breakdown of these levels. It came back, tested it on the top side, tried to hold them up, came back down through this on the ATR high again. Has a bottom down here of 157. And only up 15% now, so it's not even a 20% struggler. It's and being this cheap, only up 15%. That's just not a good look in pre-market. Not a good look at all. Let's go look at what earnings are coming out today. All right, so after market, we got CoreWeave, we got Smart Sand. Any big names in here? Let's see. Beyond Air, H&R Block. That is red right now. Let's see. Any of the larger names here. U.S. Energy, okay. Man, not a whole lot of big names in here today. Okay. All right. And we're coming into 10 minutes until the top of the hour. The market continues to get shoved down. back towards this 23,600 level. Top of the hour, I expect some new spikes to come through. Some kind of refocusing. Let's go look at what Bitcoin and our crypto brethren are over here up to. With the market going down, Bitcoin is still hovering right under that 120. Ethereum still looking very strong. SOL, it hasn't really moved up that much. It's all good. Right. Wow, gold came on back down quickly. Back down quickly. SPY, oil, everything kind of splashed down these last reports that came out, huh? The jobs earnings and I mean the jobs reports and still these tariff negotiations causing a stir here. Very, very dry pre-market. So I'm gonna see how 7 o'clock does. We should see something spike at the top of the hour. We got 6 minutes. Something's gotta wake up. If not, it's gonna be a boring pre-market. If anything pops up at like 7:30 or something like that, it's probably gonna have to trade for a minute for people to actually get over to it. From all this other stuff that's been moving. Which will give me time to get on over to my other office. Hopefully be there by market open. 4 minutes left. Come on, baby. Let's see. I want to see like 5 or 6 spikers pop in there at the top of the hour. All right. Let's see. Man, come on. I just want to see a lineup. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. BTAI just fell. X4 still sitting still. Coming into the top of the hour, it has come back up to this level. So again, held that ATR high, held in here at the 168. Has kind of like a double top around this 175 level. So hey, this thing's still getting attention here. This is not great because it could go. It actually could go up there and test above 175 the way it is trading. I was expecting it to dump by now, but it's flattening out here at the 162. All right, here's the top of the hour. Let's see if it gets active. Top of the hour right there. It's got 24 million. EJH just popped up 16%. Don't know what the volume looks like. EJH. Oh no, that's super low volume. That's nothing. And continue to look at X4 for now. PW popped in. What is PW? That's a REIT, a real estate trust. Not seeing any recent news on it. TGL just popped up. TGL. Most recent news is back on July 24th, so low volume on that one as well. Yeah, X4 is looking like it's gonna try to retest that 175 there. It's getting a little bit of back and forth, but it's just that range. BNC is red on the day now. So just a quick little look through the 175 top there. It closed up right on the 174. It looks like this one's going to be leading the day, especially if it pops on out of there. Yep. And then the point of control up here is 179. Tap 179, looking for it to get knocked back through this 174 now. Tap that point of control. Let's get on back down, big boy. You let the bag holders out, and now, you know, it's going to be that selling pressure. 24 million shares traded. Ooh, okay. Big test up there at the 179 point of control. About to close this candle in 10 seconds. Close to the bottom side of that. This top. Looks like it wants to push. Okay. So looking at this overall move, it's about 10 cents of movement here. That point of control now has been fully tested. 2 candles around it. Let's see how this candle closes. Okay. So coming back down, and will this be an engulfing candle all the way back through the 170s or nah? Engulfing candle. Nope, not all the way, but it did definitely test that point of control and come on back down. Now, for weakness, it just needs to start climbing through this 174 and get back to this 168, and gonna be looking real weak around here. Point of control just moved down, which isn't a great thing. That means more shares are getting traded down here in these levels around the 177s. New candle just opened up. Bottom side 175. Let's see it try to get there. 179. Will this be an engulfing candle? Almost an engulfing, almost not quite on that one either, huh? Bottom of this is 175. Could not engulf again. Well, this candle hasn't closed yet. It's got like 20 seconds. Back into this range here. Okay, about to close the candle now. Almost was an engulfing, so now all it needs to do is break this, but well, 176 down to 175. Let's see if it can do it. 26 million shares traded on this thing. All right, so there it is, coming back into this range that we had previously spoke of. It should move back in here pretty easy because there should be plenty of stops in here to be hit, especially under that 175. It came down to 173, but it should just slip on through here. Let's see if that is the case. There, okay, a little double tap there, double bottom. So people may try to put their stops right under this 173 if it can close up here. About 30 seconds left. See if this double bottom will hold. Hmm. 10 seconds left. Okay, so it has this double bottom where people will probably put their stops. Let's see if they run it down there real quick just to get them in and then pull back up. Do a quick breakdown and pop back up with this little choppy range. There's a pop through. It should pop back up over here. Stop people out and jump back up. Jump back up here to the 174s. Or maybe there's too many sellers there and it's just going to continue to chase them down. Okay. So no pop back up. Stopping right at the bottom, right in the mid part of this level now, 175, 171-ish. But we definitely know there was some stops right there under that 175 that just got clapped. 26 million shares traded, so a lot of shares. We'll see if this point of control continues to come lower. Let's go and look at the 5-minute. Look at that 5-minute. Oof. That's why you gotta back out, man. I was looking at the 1-minute, and the 1-minute looking like, oh, okay. But the 5-minute, that's almost an engulfing candle. The 170. 15-minute, big old top and tail back into this level. Yeah, this is definitely a lighter day. As far as news goes that I'm seeing for low floats. Okay, so one called IQST. What is this? IQST. What's the volume on this? IQST. Oh, this one's just a fresh one. Boy. It looks like it's getting dual catalyst though. It's CYCU is moving with it. I don't know what CYCU is, but Let's see, CYCU says IQST blew past its goals with 35 million in July revenue, surpasses 400 million annual run months ahead of schedule. Path to 1 billion by 2027. That is some interesting catalyst there on IQST. And I don't know what this CYCU is. Go look at this. Sycurion Inc. Provides information technology service or security solutions through its subsidiaries. The company continually strives to deliver top-notch services in risk management, cybersecurity, information assurance, systems engineering, and help desk solutions. The company generates the majority of their revenue from advisory consulting services, with a small portion of revenue generated from managed security service practice and software as a service. Okay, so let's go look at what IQST is. IQ Inc. is a technology company offering a wide array of services to telecom and internet industries. The business divisions of the company are telecommunication, including VoIP, SMS, international fiber optic, proprietary Internet of Things, and a proprietary mobile portability blockchain platform. So it's got a little bit of crypto in there. The fintech division includes remittances, services, top-up services, MasterCard, debit card, and U.S. bank account and mobile app. Electric vehicles division offers electric motorcycles and plans to launch a mid-speed car. And the metaverse division includes metaverse platform to access products, services, content, entertainment, information, customer support, and more in a virtual 3D interface. Geographically, it derives a majority of its revenue from the U.S. Okay, so where is it actually from? IQST. Let's see where you're actually from. Okay, so it's out of Coral Gables, Florida. Coral Gables, Florida. But the company serves wholesale as a wholesale carrier government. Wait, the company serves wholesale carrier, government, corporate, enterprise, and small and medium companies in North America, Switzerland, Latin America, and the rest of Europe. And it is based out of Florida. Okay. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what that wants to do. It's got some catalysts on the day, but it's definitely got some competition as well. So if not today, I'll definitely be watching it for tomorrow. But we'll see. It's blew past its goals. Surpasses its 400 million annual run of 5 months ahead of schedule, on a path to 1 billion by 2027. See about that. What's the float on this as well? Float. Key data. Float on this is 3.45 million on IQST. So I will just keep that one on watch if nothing else pops through. Back over here to X4. It did come back down and test this 167. Looking like it wants to continue down. IQST just does not have the it doesn't have the volume right now. Only 16,000 in the volume is crazy. Maybe it'll be a later in the day mover, but I'm just gonna keep it on watch. It's only up 2% too. That's the other thing. It's got to get on up. I don't even know what the ATR is on it. Let me look at the daily chart for IQST. Oh, this is a weird one. Look at this. This daily chart is what? Okay, so let's go over here to see what's going on here, because this is weird. IQST. Tell me about IQST. Absolutely, this is a timely question. NQ still has been making some interesting moves lately. July 2025 revenue of 35 million, 25 revenue run rate of 400 million annualized. 2024 nearly 300 million. Revenue mix, it is telecom and fintech. Net shareholder equity is 11.9 million 2024, up from deficit. Okay, so its growth is impressive from 13 million in 2018 to nearly 300 million in 2024, with a target of 1 billion by 2027. The company actively upgrading its accounting reporting and pursuing acquisitions to boost EBITDA, aiming for a 15 million run rate in 2026. Special news in August 2025, it announced a memorandum of understanding with Cycurion, CYCU. Each company will exchange 1 million in shares and distribute half as dividends to shareholders, creating a unique sibling company relationship. This partnership is designed to combine IQ Stell's telecom fintech reach with Securion's AI-driven cybersecurity solutions, opening cross-selling and joint R&D opportunities. The MOU includes an initial 60-day exploration period with plans to finalize within 30 days. As of August 12th, it traded higher by about 3.8% pre-market. Okay. What stands out? The aggressive revenue growth and clear roadmap toward 1 billion are ambitious and rare for a company of this size. The equity swap and strategic alliance with Securion could be transformative, especially as AI-driven cybersecurity becomes critical in telecom. Okay, it is positioning itself as a high-growth player at a intersection of telecom, fintech, and cybersecurity. Its financial turnaround and strategic partnerships are worth watching closely. Okay, how does their financial performance compared to the Nasdaq Telecommunications Index? What are an analyst ratings and target prices for this? Can you provide technical analysis overview? What impact might Cycurion partnership have on their future earnings? How does, let's just look at this one. Great question. Comparing IQ Steel Inc. Index as of August 12th offers a clear view of how this ambitious telecom fintech player stacks up against blah blah blah. All right. So financial performance comparison in Steel versus the Nasdaq Telecommunications. So revenue, whatever, Nasdaq 6 to 8%, gross profit 3%. This one's 35 to 40. Operating margin. I mean, but we're comparing like a index to a stop. Let me go back. Okay, what are analysis ratings? Can you provide technical analysis? What impact might Securion partnership? Okay. Good morning, Danielle. Nothing to see here. CPI data at 8:30, my guy. All right. 8:30 breaking out. Yeah, it's probably why it's so dry around here. Here's a concise technical analysis of IQ Cell. Technical indicators are sending mixed signals reflecting both the company's rapid growth and recent volatility. Bulls say IQST is showing strong momentum. Okay. Price is currently near the upper half of the Bollinger. Okay. Bears will say the recent price action shows some hesitation. The short-term averages are slightly below. All right, it is what it is. We'll see what happens today. If it wants to, wake up, great. But it's 7:20, and it's got some okay news on the day. You know, pretty okay news. Now maybe there's some. Does it? I wonder, does it have any offerings or anything like that on it? Any offerings? Or shelf registrations. Okay, current offerings instead of not is it not conducting a traditional public offering like a new stock issuance at this moment. However, there's a significant corporate action in progress. Offering type mutual stock swap. Each plan to issue 1 million in common stock to the other. Shareholder dividend up to 50% of received shares will be distributed to stock dividend as a stock dividend to shareholders. MOU signed a definitive agreement expected within 30 days, as of August 7th, to create a sibling company. Okay, so yeah, let's see, does it have any shelves? So it's got an offering, but it's actually offering shares to another company instead of to the open market. And then it's the residual from there will be the stockholders getting a dividend. So let me go look. I'm gonna look at their dividend history too. Is this a one-time dividend, or how is this going to be distributed? Here's a clear answer regarding that. Based on most recent disclosures, it currently has the active shelf registration in effect. As of this date, the company's latest corporate actions focus on mutual. Wait, let me make sure I read that. There is no public evidence that it currently has an active shelf registration statement in effect. The company's latest corporate actions focus on mutual equity swap with Securian. Okay. Okay. So what was I about to do? There was something. Oh, dividends. Let me see what the has it been paying out dividends, or is this going to be a one-time dividend? Dividends. This is IQ ST. Oh, did I type that wrong? Yeah, this one. Hey, apparently it's not on dividend. Yeah, it's not here. So this might be his first time doing a dividend, possibly. Go to NASDAQ. Yeah, okay. So no history of dividends. So this will be his first time doing a dividend or whatnot. Okay, what new things have popped in now? The only thing I see there is SMX Security Matters, but it's only up 6%. So looks like it does have some type of, it says 3 pillars of SMX material efficiency, technology, trace it, prove it, trust it. It's not the greatest news. Okay, so Plastic Pollution Coalition filed a complaint challenging recyclability claims made by certain types of multi-layer plastic packaging. Okay, is this a lawsuit coming? The challenge today is proving the claims those programs set in motion, and that's where it's. Oh, okay. No, they're in the green. They're trying to provide the tools to turn ambition into verifiable truth, and through its plastic cycle token. Oh, this is crypto, PCT. It's got a token. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's only up 6%. It's got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. All right. Well, as of now, the pre-market for low floats has been kind of dry, but the news for Nvidia, I think that's going to be a little bit of negative news on the day with China making its companies refuse Nvidia's H2O chip. Now, that's not to say that they're refusing all chips, all Nvidia stuff. It's just that chip. So how big of an impact is it? They're still using Nvidia's, equipment, services, and things like that. So how big of an impact would that one chip be? Is the question. I don't know. I don't know how detrimental that would be. Let's see. Anchor, Adobe. Uh, oh, that's ETF right there. QQQ ETF news. SBET, Dorm. Okay. All right. Well, we've had a pretty laid back morning. The small caps were definitely a little dry. We'll see what happens during intraday, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this trip so I can make it to my office. A little bit, hopefully a little bit. But well, if I run into another train, bro, I ran into man. It was a train crossing, and I thought it was never gonna end. I was just sitting there. I was like, you know what? This might just be a day off. That's what it's gonna be. Uh, Train crossing and car wrecks. It's like, bro, come on. Just can't win for losing, but it's all good. I always leave ample time to get on through there because I'm driving from the country to the city, so sometimes I don't even know what's going on in the city. I just drive up and it's all packed up. Anyway, I am about to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in pre-market tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit more heat in tomorrow. But intraday is looking like where everything is aiming. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and I'll also update you guys in the Discord if I do see anything during the day today, because I will definitely be looking at the charts and looking at the market today. Anyway, that is it for today. X4 was just a cheap disappointment. I already knew it was gonna be because it was cheaper. It had a very low ATR, and I was like, nah, that doesn't look like it's gonna be a killer today. Anyway, um, let's go ahead and break it down. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.